Hello and welcome to another Minecraft Java snapshot review. This week I'm covering snapshots 21W11A to 21W16A, which is the latest snapshot as of right now. And I've missed quite a bit. A lot has happened in between and time kind of just got away with me. The snapshots themselves were small, but overall big things have happened. And you probably know what I'm talking about. Caves and Cliffs update. We have to wait until December. But before we get into that, let's go over all of the new features. Well, most of them anyway, because some of the snapshots were just so small and the changes were so insignificant that I'm not really going to bother covering them. This is probably the biggest feature in all the snapshots we've had in the last few weeks. Ordinarily, when you break any of these ores in Minecraft, it will drop the block. So if I break this, it'll drop iron ore. If I break this, it'll drop deep slate gold ore. That has now changed, and you're able to use fortune on all of these ores now. If I take out my pickaxe enchanted with fortune and I break it, it gives me 2 raw iron. If I break it with no fortune, of course it drops the same thing, but it only drops one of them. And the exact same thing happens to all 3 of these. In this case it would drop raw copper, and in this case it would drop raw gold. If you use silk touch, however, you still get the block. No silk touch, and unfortunately you'll be getting raw minerals. Let's fortune this gold and see how much we get. So from 2 pieces... Oh, that's kind of disappointing. If you bring these raw ores over to a furnace, of course, if you put them in, then they will smelt down into the regular ingot that you're used to seeing, as you can see. However, if you smelt these raw items in a blast furnace, then it smelts quicker. So all round, I see this as a positive change. There are blocks which can be made out of these minerals. This is a block of raw iron, and it can be made with 9 raw iron in a crafting table. This is raw gold, exactly the same. And this is raw copper, and of course, it is exactly the same. And I think these blocks look extremely cool, but this looks like beans, and this looks like a honeycomb. So change these two, but keep this. I like this, it's nice. Goats have been in the Bedrock Edition beta for such a long time, and they are finally in Java. Not with their full functionalities, they don't quite drop the horns yet when they ram into stuff, but they do ram into stuff, including armor stands. So if I put down a bunch of armor stands and then spawn a bunch of goats, eventually one of them should ram into one of these armor stands. Oh, like that. Wow, that was great. That was perfect, in fact. That was a baby one that did that. And of course, ordinarily they would drop their horn if they did that, but horns haven't been added yet. Nearly a week ago, as I'm recording this, Mojang announced that they were going to be splitting the cave update into... So one half of the cave update would release in the summer, as planned, and the other half would release in the winter. The first part is going to include all of the new blocks and all of the new mobs, but if that is the case, you will not be able to find them in survival mode, because all of the new stuff will generate when the second update comes out, and that will be when all of the new cave generation comes out. They've done this basically so that it gives them more time to give the players the update that they've wanted for so long. Also, all of the problems that they've been having have been with the new generation. That's all of the new mountains and all of the new caves as well. Also, it's very important to them as a company that they keep the team health as good as possible, which is completely fair, and I understand completely why they're doing this. So I think it's just good to let you all know that actually the cave update, the full cave update, won't be releasing this summer, but half of it will. And the generation and stuff will release in winter. Consequently, this does mean that they've removed all of the caves and generation of caves in the snapshots. For now, they're still in the Bedrock beta, and they will make a return in the snapshots at some point later this year, probably. But as you can see, all of the caves are back to normal. There is a data pack which you can install from the Minecraft.net website, and that includes all of the caves. And they are still testing things on that to do with the caves, but they're not putting them directly in the snapshots themselves. For example, they've recently added lava aquifers and ore veins, and they look so cool, but I'm not going to be jumping into the data pack and actually testing the things out for myself, mainly because I don't really want to bother installing it and then uninstalling it and everything. It's just compatibility, it's just a bit annoying, and I just think it won't make for an enjoyable experience to watch or to play. It is worth noting that now they've got this data pack, which you have to install. The loading of worlds with extended height is now disabled. Dripstones now grow extremely, extremely slowly, and I am not willing to sit here and wait for it to grow. But basically, if it has water above it, it will grow down very slowly. Like, it can take several Minecraft days for it to grow from like that to that. And if it has water dripping from it, there's a chance that it can grow a stalagmite underneath it. Stalactites can grow down a total of 7 blocks, and they will not grow if there is water or lava underneath them. They have now updated the background for Minecraft Java Edition to look like this. I personally think this could be maybe just a little bit better. It doesn't really give you enough insight into the update itself. It's just a cave. This doesn't exactly show me very much about the update. Sure, there's axolotls, but this is not even where axolotls are going to spawn. They're only in the lush cave biomes. So what exactly is this doing? I think this should change. And with that, I think we are all caught up now in what is happening in the Snapshot world. There's quite a lot happening in the beta world too for Minecraft Bedrock, but I'm not going to be looking at that. I do mostly play Minecraft Bedrock, particularly on this channel, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to get the beta. No, 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 no. Anyway, enough rambling. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I will see you probably in another month, maybe month and a half, maybe 2 months, for another Minecraft Java Snapshot review. Goodbye.